Hollywood has seen countless talented actresses rise to fame over the years, but few have left a mark as enduring and impactful as she did. Her career wasn't just a series of successful roles, it was a showcase of unmatched skill, depth, and a unique ability to transform into any character she played. Every performance was a testament to her range and commitment, captivating audiences with authenticity and grace. Even today, her influence on the entertainment industry remains strong, setting a standard for future generations of actors. In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at her remarkable journey through the world of film, from her early years to the peak of her fame, and uncover the moments that defined her legacy. Before we dive into this story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and comment "I subscribe" for a chance to get a special shout out. Let's get started. Born in Manhattan, New York, on April 29, 1917, Celeste Holm entered the world at a time when the film industry was still in its infancy. Yet, she would go on to become one of Hollywood's most celebrated figures, carving a path in an industry that was just beginning to shape its modern identity. Her father, Theodore Holm, was a businessman of Norwegian descent, while her mother, Jean Park, was an accomplished author and portrait artist. This combination of intellectual depth and artistic sensibility influenced her upbringing, shaping Celeste into a woman who would embrace both the intellectual and creative aspects of life. Her parents' careers required frequent travel, leading to a childhood that was anything but stable. Celeste moved from one place to another, spending parts of her early years in the United States, France, and the Netherlands. This nomadic lifestyle exposed her to different cultures and environments, offering her the opportunity to experience a variety of artistic influences. It was in this environment that she developed a keen appreciation for the arts, picking up both French and Dutch along the way. Her early exposure to these languages and cultures broadened her worldview, giving her a unique perspective that would later influence her acting career. The constant changes in her environment, although challenging, nurtured a sense of adaptability in Celeste. As she was forced to quickly adjust to new places, people, and situations, she developed a skill that would prove invaluable in the unpredictable world of acting. This ability to adapt allowed her to immerse herself in a variety of roles, from Broadway plays to film performances, with ease. Celeste's early life, shaped by frequent relocations and diverse cultural experiences, helped mold her into the versatile and talented actress she became. From a young age, Celeste Holm exhibited a deep love for the stage, which became a constant in her life despite her frequent moves between schools. She was naturally drawn to performance, mesmerized by the art of storytelling and the transformative power of acting. Her passion for theater led her to actively participate in school drama productions, where she took every opportunity to hone her skills. Even as a child, Celeste showed a remarkable ability to fully embody the characters she portrayed, capturing their essence with authenticity and depth. This talent would later be a defining feature of her career, making her one of Hollywood's most esteemed actresses. Celeste attended the well-regarded Francis W. Parker School in Chicago, a school known for its progressive approach to education. She graduated in 1935, having already laid the foundation for a future in the arts. With a clear vision of her career, she chose to pursue a major in drama at the University of Chicago. Unlike many aspiring performers who might have doubted their decision or hesitated in their commitment, Celeste's determination to turn her passion for acting into a profession never faltered. Her time at the University of Chicago was invaluable, as it provided her with exposure to both classical and contemporary works, which broadened her understanding of the craft. Under the guidance of top-tier instructors, she refined her technique, preparing herself for the challenges of the theater and the competitive world of film. Celeste's education and early experiences played a crucial role in shaping her into the actress she would become. The solid foundation in drama that she built at university, combined with her natural talent, set her on a path to a successful career in acting, where she would soon be known for her ability to bring characters to life with unmatched depth and authenticity. After completing her studies, Celeste Holm wasted no time in pursuing her dream of acting. Eager to step into the professional world, she immediately began seeking opportunities to showcase her talent. One of her first major acting experiences came when she appeared in a stage production of Hamlet, performing alongside the renowned actor Leslie Howard. Sharing the stage with such a distinguished figure was a pivotal moment in her career, offering her a glimpse into the level of discipline and dedication required to thrive in the competitive world of theater. Though her role in the production was a minor one, it fueled her determination to continue her path in acting. Her big break on Broadway came in 1938 when she landed a small part in the play Gloriana. Unfortunately, the play was not a success, running for only 5 performances before closing. Despite the short-lived nature of the production, this marked an important step in Holm's career. It introduced her to the fast-paced world of Broadway, where she gained invaluable exposure and the chance to connect with influential figures in theater. Though the play's failure could have been discouraging, Celeste Holm remained undeterred. She continued to audition for roles, honing her craft and patiently waiting for the opportunity that would solidify her place in the industry. Her persistence paid off, setting the stage for her future successes on stage and beyond. By 1939, Celeste Holm's commitment to the stage had paid off when she secured the role that would become the cornerstone of her early career. She starred in The Time of Your Life, a 5-act play by Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright William Saroyan. The production was a groundbreaking achievement, not just for its unique storytelling, but for its rich character development and historical significance. It became the first play to win both the Pulitzer Prize and the New York Drama Critics Circle Award, making it a landmark in theater history. Celeste's portrayal of Kitty Duval, a charming and free-spirited character, left an indelible impression on audiences and critics alike. Her performance brought her widespread recognition and helped establish her as more than just an aspiring actress. It was clear that she was on the path to becoming a star. The success of The Time of Your Life opened doors to a new world of opportunity, connecting her with an elite circle of playwrights, producers, and fellow actors. This achievement solidified her status as one of the brightest talents in Broadway theater. Though her early success in The Time of Your Life had put her on the map, it was her role in Oklahoma that truly made Celeste Holm a Broadway legend. In 1943, Holm was cast as Ado Annie, the flirtatious, fun-loving character in the groundbreaking musical by Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II. Oklahoma wasn't just another show, it was a revolution in musical theater. With its innovative blend of song, dance, and storytelling, it captivated audiences and set the standard for modern Broadway productions. Holm's portrayal of Ado Annie became one of the defining elements of the show. Her charm, humor, and impeccable comedic timing made her performance unforgettable. The song I Can't Say No, which she sang with playful innocence and wit, became an iconic number in musical theater. The success of Oklahoma was immediate and overwhelming, running for over 5 years and changing the landscape of American theater forever. For Celeste Holm, this role marked a turning point in her career. It established her as one of the most talented and sought-after actresses of her time. Her ability to command the stage, create memorable characters, and connect deeply with audiences made her a Broadway sensation. The triumph of Oklahoma solidified her place in theater history, proving that her gift was rare and exceptional. After conquering Broadway, it was only a matter of time before Hollywood came calling. In 1946, Celeste Holm made the pivotal decision to transition to film, signing a contract with 20th Century Fox, one of the biggest studios of the time. Her screen debut came in Three Little Girls in Blue, a Technicolor musical that showcased her versatility as a performer. Though new to the world of cinema, Holm adapted quickly, proving her talent extended far beyond the stage. Audiences were instantly drawn to her charisma, and critics took note of her natural screen presence. Unlike many theater actors who struggled to transition to film, Holm made it look effortless, seamlessly shifting from the grand expressiveness of Broadway to the more intimate, nuanced demands of the silver screen. Her performance in Three Little Girls in Blue was well received, marking the beginning of what would soon become a highly successful film career. Holm continued to work with 20th Century Fox and built a lasting reputation as one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, becoming an iconic figure of the 1940s and beyond. Immediately following her debut in film, Celeste Holm's rise in Hollywood was swift and remarkable. Just a year into her acting career on the big screen, she delivered a performance that would permanently establish her as a serious actor. In 1947, she starred in the film Gentleman's Agreement, a powerful and provocative drama that confronts the issue of anti-Semitism, making it a significant piece in Hollywood history. She played the role of Anne Detree, a keen and caring fashion editor who balances sharpness and compassion. Her portrayal of Anne brought warmth, intelligence, and depth to the character, making her stand out to audiences and critics alike. The performance was so impactful that it earned her the most prestigious awards in the industry, including the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress and the Golden Globe for the same category. The film itself received widespread attention, and acclaim, eventually winning the Oscar for Best Picture. This success not only elevated Celeste Holm's status, but also proved her range and talent as more than a musical theater performer. It marked her evolution into a serious actress capable of delivering emotionally compelling performances. With an Oscar now in her hand, and Hollywood showing great interest in her work, she had firmly established herself as a star to watch. Her achievement in Gentleman's Agreement opened doors for a long and successful career in movies, where she continued to deliver roles filled with depth and authenticity, solidifying her place in cinematic history. Despite her success in Hollywood, Celeste Holm always expressed a deep love for live theater. She believed that performing on stage offered a special energy and authenticity that films could not match. When she spoke about her work, she often emphasized how exciting it was to be in front of an audience, with everyone's reactions making each show unique. She enjoyed the challenge of theater because it demanded being fully present in the moment. Unlike movies where scenes could be edited and refined later, Holm was proud of her Academy Award-winning film career, but she never thought of herself as a typical movie star. Instead, her heart was in the creative freedom of Broadway, where she thrived playing different roles and connecting directly with performers and audiences. Even while she remained active in film, Holm chose her projects carefully, taking on only roles that interested her. Among her later films, she appeared in The Tender Trap, a romantic comedy from 1955, acting alongside Frank Sinatra and Debbie Reynolds. The next year, she starred in High Society, a musical version of the Philadelphia Story, where she played Liz and Brie. Sitting beside big stars like Sinatra, Grace Kelly, and Bing Crosby, Holm displayed her ability to bring warmth, wit, and intelligence to her characters. She enjoyed her Hollywood moments, but always prioritized her love for the stage, where she felt truly at home. Holm's devotion to theater never waned, and she balanced her film career with her steadfast passion for live performance. As the entertainment landscape evolved, so did Celeste Holm's career, and she made a successful transition into television and film during the later years of her life. By the 1970s and 1980s, she had become a familiar face on television screens, taking on numerous guest roles that showcased her talent to a new generation of viewers. She appeared on popular series such as The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and Hotel, demonstrating her ability to adapt and stay relevant in an industry that often favored younger actresses. Holm was willing to explore different formats of acting, including stage, TV, and film, which proved her versatility as a performer. She was not afraid to try new roles and embrace change, always eager to connect with her audience in different ways. Even in her later years, she did not fully retire from acting. Her last screen appearance was in the CBS television series Promised Land, which aired in the late 1990s. Although her role was small, it symbolized the end of a remarkable career that had lasted more than 6 decades. Throughout her life, Holm left behind a rich legacy of performances that ranged from Broadway musicals and Hollywood classics to beloved television appearances. Her ability to adapt to new formats and her dedication to her craft ensured that her influence endured for generations of fans. An aspiring actor after stepping away from her well-known stage and screen work, Celeste Holm's personal life proved to be just as layered and full of change as her professional career. She was married 5 times, with each marriage representing a different phase of her life and revealing her evolving personality and circumstances. Her first marriage was to Ralph Nelson in 1936. Nelson was a respected director in film and television, and their union marked an important beginning for her. Together, they welcomed a son named Ted Nelson, a child destined for greatness in a field far removed from Hollywood. Ted became a pioneering figure in computer science, known for coining the term hypertext, and helping to shape the concept of the internet as we understand it today. Despite the joy of their early years, Celeste and Ralph's marriage lasted only 3 years, ending in divorce. During this time, their son was mainly raised by his grandparents, which was a significant change for her. Her second marriage was to Francis Emerson Harding, an English auditor, in 1940. This marriage lasted 5 years and was marked by a major life event: Celeste's conversion to Roman Catholicism. Harding's strong religious beliefs influenced her decision to adopt the faith, which she held dear for the rest of her life. Even though their marriage did not endure, her newfound faith remained an important aspect of her identity, guiding her through future relationships and personal reflections. Through all these chapters, her personal life was deeply intertwined with her beliefs, her family, and her own growth, reflecting a woman who navigated love and faith with resilience and grace. After her divorce from Harding, Celeste Holm entered into her third marriage in 1946, tying the knot with a Schuyler Dunning, who was an airline executive. This marriage was brief, lasting only until 1952, and ended in divorce once again. Despite facing difficulties and setbacks in her personal life, particularly in her relationships, Holm did not let these challenges overshadow her professional pursuits. She remained deeply committed to her career, using her work as a source of comfort and stability. Her dedication to acting and her passion for the stage and screen kept her focused through the ups and downs of her personal journey. Holm's resilience and love for her craft helped her persevere, and she continued to contribute to the entertainment industry with grace and persistence, never allowing personal struggles to define her success. Her ability to maintain her professional dedication despite tumultuous personal circumstances highlights her strength and unwavering commitment to her art. After her third marriage ended in 1952, Celeste Holm turned her focus back to her career while managing the responsibilities of raising her children. She continued to work steadily in movies, theater, and television, finding success and fulfillment in her craft. Despite the challenges of balancing work and family life, Holm remained hopeful about finding love again. In 1961, her life took a joyful turn when she married actor Wesley Addy. This marriage was significantly different from her previous unions because it lasted a remarkable 35 years, lasting until Addy's death in 1996. Their relationship was built on a deep shared love for the arts and mutual respect. Together, they chose to live on Holm's family farm in Morris County, New Jersey, surrounded by the peaceful countryside. Living away from the hustle and glare of Hollywood and Broadway gave Holm a quiet refuge where she could relax and enjoy a simpler life. Their marriage was characterized by mutual support. Addy often accompanied Holm to industry events, and both shared a strong passion for the stage and arts. Their life together showed a lasting bond built on friendship, shared interests, and understanding, offering Holm a rare sense of stability and companionship after many years in the spotlight. After the loss of Wesley Addy, Celeste Holm took time to focus on her family and personal projects. She stepped back from the public eye to grieve and heal, dedicating herself to the people and activities she loved. However, in 1999, her life took a new turn when she met opera singer Frank Bazile at a fundraiser. Despite the 46-year age difference between them, Holm and Bazile developed an immediate and strong connection. Their relationship was unexpected and raised eyebrows, with many people questioning their motives. Some believed Bazile was interested in Holm's wealth rather than genuine love, which caused a stir in the media and among the public. Despite this scrutiny, Holm remained loyal to Bazile and spoke openly about their relationship. She expressed that their bond was rooted in friendship, companionship, and mutual respect, not money or fame. In 2004, Holm celebrated her 87th birthday with a wedding to Bazile. The ceremony was simple but attracted a lot of attention, with many people criticizing the timing and questioning the sincerity of their vows. Some critics argued that their marriage was more about scandal than true love, while others thought Holm was too old to make such a decision. Holm defended her choice strongly, asserting that she and Bazile had a real partnership. She emphasized that their relationship was built on genuine affection, shared interests, and respect for each other's lives and careers. Her marriage became widely discussed, sparking debates about age, love, and the nature of commitment in later years. Despite the controversy, Holm's supporters admired her courage and her belief in finding happiness and companionship at any age. She continued to live life on her own terms, embracing her relationship with Bazile as a true partnership. Their story remains a testament to the idea that love can come at any stage, and that personal happiness is worth pursuing, regardless of what others might. Despite her many achievements on stage and screen, Celeste Holm's later years were marred by a difficult legal dispute with her sons. Her younger son, Daniel Dunning, had taken steps to protect her estate by creating an irrevocable trust. This trust was meant to preserve her financial legacy and protect it from excessive taxes. Unfortunately, her other son, Bazile, contested the trust. He argued that it was designed in a way that kept him from accessing Holm's approximately $2 million in liquid assets. The disagreement led to a court battle that lasted 5 years, splitting the family and damaging the close bond Holm had shared with her children. The lengthy fight not only drained her finances but also caused emotional distress. As her health worsened, Bazile continued to act as her advocate, fighting against what he believed was unfair treatment by her other son. The legal situation remained unresolved for a long time, casting a pall over her final days. It became widely known, drawing public attention to issues like elder care, estate planning, and family loyalty. This chapter in her life was a stark contrast to the grace and dignity she had shown throughout her career, and it left a lasting imprint on her legacy. From the moment the legal battles began, Celeste Holm found herself caught in a storm that threatened to undo everything she had worked for. As she faced her sons and her former husband Frank Bazile in court, the fight over her estate became more than just a legal dispute. It turned into a drain on her financial stability that she had built up over decades as a respected and acclaimed actress. The costs of legal fees and court proceedings accumulated rapidly, consuming millions of dollars that might have otherwise secured her comfort in her later years. What was meant to safeguard her interests ended up doing the opposite, eroding her wealth and pushing her closer to the brink of financial collapse. At one point, Holm faced the very real threat of bankruptcy, an outcome that seemed unimaginable given her previous success and stability. With her liquid assets nearly exhausted, she struggled to cover everyday expenses, from groceries to medical bills, and the prospect of losing her beloved apartment in New York became a frightening reality. This apartment, her sanctuary for many years, was not just a piece of property, but a place filled with memories and comfort. Meanwhile, her relationship with her sons, strained by the ongoing court battle, showed no signs of healing. What was once a close-knit family had become fractured beyond repair, and Holm's efforts at reconciliation were met with ongoing tension and disappointment. The courtroom disputes and emotional pain cast a long shadow over her final years, leaving scars that persisted until the end. As she advanced in age, Celeste Holm faced a series of significant health challenges that ultimately affected her way of life. Over the years, her health problems multiplied, requiring extensive medical interventions. She underwent cataract surgery to regain her eyesight, which had become clouded and blocked her ability to see clearly. Her memory waned, prompting her to seek treatments aimed at slowing cognitive decline, a difficult and emotional process for her. She also had to undergo treatments for skin cancer multiple times, as that disease was a persistent threat that she fought valiantly. Her mobility was further compromised after she needed a hip replacement, making it harder for her to move without assistance. Her heart, which had become weaker over time, required the implantation of pacemakers to help regulate her heartbeat, adding to the array of complex medical procedures she endured. Despite her inner strength and resilience, these health issues drained her independence, leaving her more dependent on family, friends, and caregivers. Normally celebrated for her energy and charisma, she now relied heavily on others for daily activities and support. The ongoing medical treatments were costly, and the financial strain further increased her stress. She and her husband Bazile struggled to cover the expenses, which added another layer of hardship to her life in her later years. Despite these many obstacles, she continued to face each challenge with a determined spirit, although her health battles took a clear toll on her overall well-being. After many years of success on stage and screen, Celeste Holm faced difficult times when her financial resources ran out. She no longer had enough money to hire professional caregivers to help her with daily tasks and medical needs. Because of this, her close friend and caregiver, Bazile, stepped into a vital role. He took care of her every day, making sure she was fed through a stomach tube when she could not eat by herself, and managing her health with constant vigilance. His responsibilities grew beyond emotional support, as he became her physical caretaker, helping her with mobility and hygiene and watching her health closely. Over time, her health declined further. She developed serious complications like bleeding ulcers, which caused internal bleeding, and a collapsed lung, making breathing difficult. These conditions left her bedridden, unable to stand or move without assistance, and completely dependent on others for her survival. Bazile stayed by her side through it all, doing his best to care for her despite many hardships. Meanwhile, her ongoing financial struggles and a prolonged legal battle weighed heavily on her, casting a dark shadow over her final years. Her life was marked not only by her past achievements, but also by the relentless challenge of declining health and the loss of her former stability. As her health declined rapidly, Celeste Holm's final days were marked by a series of difficult events that underscored her fragile state. She was taken to Roosevelt Hospital in New York after becoming severely dehydrated, a problem that revealed just how weakened she had become. During her stay at the hospital, she suffered a heart attack, a sudden and devastating event that signaled the impending end of her life. Despite her age and the hardships she faced, Holm's spirit and influence continue to be felt by many. On July 15, 2012, at the age of 95, she died peacefully, closing a chapter on a career filled with achievements on both stage and screen. Her passing was mourned widely, with heartfelt tributes pouring in from fans, fellow actors, and industry insiders who remembered her for her talent, elegance, and the positive mark she left on the arts. Throughout her life, Holm had endured personal and financial difficulties, but those struggles never overshadowed her reputation as a beloved and respected actress. Her artistry, warmth, and grace made her a lasting icon, and her legacy remains alive through the numerous roles and performances that continue to inspire new generations. Her presence in the world of entertainment had a profound influence, and her memory continues to be celebrated long after her departure. Throughout the story of Celeste Holm, we witness the extraordinary path of a woman whose talent and dedication transformed Hollywood and touched the hearts of many. Her journey began with humble beginnings, yet her natural grace and powerful acting quickly drew attention, earning her critical acclaim and respect from her peers. Holm's versatility allowed her to move seamlessly between roles in both stage and film, exemplifying her deep commitment to her craft. Despite facing challenges and shifts in the entertainment industry, she remained resilient, continually inspiring others with her professionalism and kindness. Her legacy goes beyond her performances. She helped pave the way for future actresses to pursue their dreams with confidence. Her story reminds us of the importance of perseverance, passion, and integrity in achieving lasting success. From her early days to her distinguished career, Celeste Holm's impact endures as a shining example of artistry and grace.